How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 11th episode of Road to the Golden Bollocks. Now, if you remember what happened in the face cam the other day, we got disconnected, so we're starting off the group stages absolutely terribly. But before we plunge our plonkers into today's episode, if you're looking for some cheap Ultimate Team coins, so make sure to check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description below, and if you use the discount code Phil, you get a further 5% off. They also have a fully automated service, which means you get your coins in less than 5 seconds after you order. But we start off this episode with a lovely bit of play here, and Nani just shows that he is an absolute boss. The skills that he pulls in this episode are amazing, and he gets us 1-0 up fairly early on. But look at this celebration.
Tonight, I feel like chicken tonight.
they just look absolutely ridiculous doing that celebration. But in the 33rd minute, I'm attacking away here. He obviously put his controller down, but I was completely unaware of it at the time, and Nani slots the ball away. But look at this celebration. This is mental, right? Schweinsteiger gets abducted by aliens or something. Look. It's like someone came onto the pitch with a massive vacuum cleaner, you know what I mean, and just sucked him off the pitch. Oh Jesus, that's a bit dirty. If Schweinsteiger's getting sucked off the pitch, then I want to get sucked off the pitch, if you know what I mean. Oh God, that's awful. But anyway, we go into the next game, and this team we're coming up against here has Kazuki Honda in with his Europeans there. I thought that was interesting. He's got a fine left foot on him, but you know, you're sacrificing chemistry there, you mad lunatic. But in the 28th minute, he breaks through Balotelli, and Balotelli wellies the post, and his left back pops up and slots the ball away to make it 1-0. And we get a chance just before half time as well. Memphis Depay, who I'm loving in this World Cup so far, he looks like a really good player. Unfortunately, the ball just goes wide. So as you can see, I'm all over him possession wise, but I'm creating absolutely nothing. It's like a bad episode of Art Attack, you know what I mean? Just creating nothing. Oh Jesus Christ, that's another terrible joke. But we do get a very, very easy penalty. Look at that. I mean, the referee gifted me a penalty there, and we slotted away to make it 1-0. But Schweinsteiger means business. I don't even know what Fussro Da is, but poor Courtois, he concedes a penalty and then Schweinsteiger kicks him. Oh my God, the poor lad. But anyway, in the 70th minute, this is some lovely work from Memphis Depay. He's some player, and we welly the crossbar, unfortunately for us. But in the 74th minute, that's a terrible ball for Memphis Depay, but it doesn't matter because Negredo the beast bullies Hummels off the ball, and you got to keep it nice and calm in situations like that. We go with the roulette and slot it into the bottom corner. That's absolutely delicious. And once again, Memphis Depay and Negredo were just destroying my opponent here. And in the 77th minute, we break through, and I didn't want to act the bollocks there, and I just got the third goal. We got a 2-goal cushion, and that's what it's all about. Negredo, look at him working his absolute hole off, wins the ball from their tip and nearly scores an absolute screamer. If that had gone in, there would have been cream all over my screen, if you know what I mean. Oh God, there's too much rhyme in there, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. But anyway, we do qualify through the group. We get him. Yeah, we're obviously not going to use him because he's a duplicate, and we go into the next game now. So we're into the last 16 using our South American side, and we come up against an incredible looking European team with Ribery, Robin, Mesut Ozil in there, and of course the best player on the pitch, Fellaini. There's something about Fellaini, the way he runs on the pitch is just hilarious. I love laughing at him, you know what I mean. But lovely footwork from Luis Gustavo there, but unfortunately we couldn't get the shot off. That just shows how little chances there are in this game. But here's Dikembe.
Not in my house, not today.
Julio Cesar, you are an absolute lifesaver, and he keeps a clean sheet in the first half, you know. But as you can see, we're all over this guy, really. Well, not really, it's a very close game, but he breaks through a Dzeko, and I was gonna have Dikembe in there, but it would have been a bit of an overload, you know what I mean. And in the 55th minute, he crosses the ball in, and he goes 1-0 up, unfortunately for me. But this is some lovely quick passing on the edge of the box, and look at this. If this had gone in, ooh, I would have been creaming my crackers, if you know what I mean. Jesus Christ, what a goal that would have been. Little back heel from Suarez, but lovely football once again. And this drill cross is absolutely delicious. Get your Ferrero Rochers out, Armero. What a cross that was, you know. And luckily for me, we get a pretty quick equaliser. But look at this. I have Fidel Martinez making Fellaini look like an idiot. Although, you know, Fellaini doesn't really help himself anyway, you know. But we do in the corner. And from that corner, here we go.
'Cause you're filthy.
Oh, we get a filthy little equaliser. Actually, it's not an equaliser, sorry. We get a filthy goal to go ahead. And in the 68th minute, this is just lovely work from Fidel Martinez. And the finish from Suarez is absolutely spectacular. Just delicious stuff. Well done, man. So we're 3-1 up. We got a 2-goal cushion and we win the game 3-1. That was it. So yeah, very happy. I'm into the quarterfinals now, and this is the pack we open, and we get company. Will Company be the man who changes the fortunes of this team? Will he be the man who rallies the troops to win the World Cup? We'll have to wait and see. But we go into the World Cup quarterfinals here, and we come up against a 3-4-1-2 side. It's pretty strong looking, a lot of pace and two beasts up front. But in the 14th minute, he breaks through, and what a volley that was. Beautiful finish from Andre Shirley, you know what I mean? But in the 23rd minute, Nani just whipping out them skills, you know what I mean? And I have to say, I do go just a little bit. What a beautiful bit of goals there. Beautiful bit of goals. What? That's absolutely terrible. But Nani said to me, "Here, Mark, have you got tickets to the boat show?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "The showboat show." Oh, I was like, "Oh, that's very clever, Nani." Oh, Jesus Christ. But then he's just like, "Yeah, I know. Deal with it." But anyway, oh my God, this is actually lovely football. There's something about this 1-2 that is absolutely amazing. Xavi's passing is just incredible, and we go 3-1 up. That's just a brilliant move all around. And unfortunately for him, he decided to leave. He just couldn't handle the Bollocks brigade any longer, you know what I mean? And we get Pizzi in a pack there. Obviously, I'm not going to use him when I've got Nani and Memphis Depay and all that. And then we open a pack for 5k and we don't really get anything. Morales isn't even forcing our skills anymore, which is really disappointing. But we go into the semi-finals now using our South American side. And this is the team we come up against. He's obviously very desperate to win the final because look at this. He's got players boosted all over the shop, and he starts off the game very well. A lovely bit of twinkle toes here from Dries Mertens. Beautiful stuff. And the ball falls to Balotelli, and you know, he goes 1-0 up. But don't worry about that, lads. We are gonna bounce back. We have that bounce back ability like a ginormous pair of Bob Bazungas. And we oh my God. And we go 1-1 here. Beautiful goal there from Ibarra. And in the 29th minute, we put together a lovely little move here, and we find Matias Fernandez, and we get a lovely little reboundy goal there. But oh my God, this is properly squeaky bum time, and here is Dikembe.
Not in my house. Not today.
Oh, you gotta love that slow motion Dikembe. And then, unfortunately for me, Balotelli wins a header, but he misses. Oh my God, I knew the tides were turning there, you know what I mean? Once Balotelli misses a header like that, you know that you've got a great chance, you know what I mean? We're putting together a lovely little move here, and in fairness to his goalkeeper, it's an absolutely brilliant save. But look at this. This is incredible now. If Suarez had scored this, I would have exploded all over the place. People would be calling me Mount Vesuvius because of the destruction I would have left. Oh, God almighty. But that means we are through to the final. We win the game 2-1, and oh my God, I'm going to have to face cam the final as well now, you know what I mean? I just hope we don't go three face cams in a row where I get disconnected, you know what I mean? But that's it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, do leave a like. It helps me out like so much. It's ridiculous. But that's it, and I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good one, lads. But just remember that
I love you.